Hi, hello, good afternoon everybody. It's Pip here, queenpipcards.com, and we are live with my first 2020, God, I don't even know what year we're in, 2020 Facebook Live. Woohoo! So let's talk about, hey, Gillian's on. Hi Gillian. Let's talk about these lovely luscious things that are here. Okay, the new catalogue. I can show it to you now. I'm allowed to open it, so it's all good. So it opens this way. Ooh, that's a bit new. That's different. Okay. Has some lovely things in it. There's a couple of things I want to point out other than the obvious poppies at the front, which is going to be, hopefully, my spring fling in February. Okay, they're currently on back order, so I'm hoping that they're back in for my spring fling. So that's going to be Happy New Year, Gillian, and hi, Sandra. Yeah, so my spring fling is going to be on the 8th of February in the afternoon, so make sure you book into that. You're going to get to choose one of the poppy sets. So let's just go there straight away. Let's just do that from just straight off from now. Where are we? Poppies, poppies, come out, poppies, wherever you are. There we go. So there are two bundles basically. You have a choice. You have this beautiful bundle. We have this beautiful bundle. When you come along to my spring fling, you can pick one or other. Okay, hopefully you can see that. I'm hoping that the lighting's okay. Yeah, it looks all right. So this one is more poppies, no words. This one's all words, but the poppies come in the form of dies, which is really cool. Let me see if I can bring that up a little bit closer. See those? Lots and lots of lovely dies, which make all these beautiful things, beautiful flowers like this. Whereas this one, stamps with a few little swirly bits, swirly accents and lovely stamped images. Okay, gorgeous. So that's my spring fling. You pick whichever one you want. On the day we're going to make cards with both, and you pick your own celebration item that goes with it because they both qualify. Okay, so the bundle for each one of those is $48.50. So the class is £60, and that includes refreshments and all the other materials that you're going to need to make all of the gorgeous stuff projects that we're going to have for the day. Okay, so that's that one. Limited numbers, so you want to get in quick. All right, so that's that. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, obviously I've been doing a lot with the Tropical Oasis suite. You've been seeing that, the beautiful, timeless, tropical, gorgeous stuff. You've seen loads of that up on my video last week. Is there more of that up this week? Yeah, I think there's a little bit more this week, and then I'm moving on to other things. But I wanted to show you a couple of extra things that you might miss. So here, there's a stamp set and a two dies. It's not two dies, two punches, not in a bundle. But this punches out little tiny, I don't know if you can see that. Is that focusing on that? It punches out little holes, like slits, and little holes that go with the tag, basically. And then this one's just a nice, pretty, but that one layers on top of that one so that you can do things like this. See? Here. Okay. So anyway, so that's it. That's a good dice, a couple of punches that you might not have noticed. This is the set that I've decided I'm going to go for with Retreat. I'm a little bit kind of, ooh, okay. It's going to push me because it's not my normal, there's like no sentiments, so I'm going to have to pull sentiments in from other places. But I really think we can do some great techniques with this for my retreat in April, rather. End of April. I've still got a few spaces left, I think 5. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I can send you all the details. Hotel is not included. You purchase that separately so that you can do whatever you want. You can stay local, you can stay in the hotel, you can go home. It's up to you. The price includes a massive £120 worth of goodies, and my spring ones do include a little bit more because I purchase it on the 30th of March for the April retreat, which means I slide in under celebration, so you always get a little bit extra in the spring retreat, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way the year ends, the year falls. So yeah, this is what we're going to do for retreat, and I've got loads of things bubbling away in my head. So and they're reversible, so we'll learn all about those. So lots of techniques coming for my retreat, which I'm really looking forward to. I wanted to share with you the kits. Okay, so this 3 Cheers for You inclusive card kit. We're going to be playing a little bit with that on Saturday as well as some other stuff that I have designed. So yeah, it's a really lovely kit, when I think it would be great for men, women or children to receive and also to play with, either way. So so that's a good kit. I'm not going to go through everything now because we've got so much to do and so much more time to get through on other stuff. I do want to mention this stamp set here. Okay, this one, Beautiful Moments, will be the stamp set for this month's Blends Club. So if you're a member of my Blends Club, this is a stamp set that you might need to purchase if you want to. You could of course use Beautiful You, the men's one, if you want to change it up and make it a men's card. But we will be doing the blends, and I think I've announced the blends colours. Can't remember what they are now. But anyway, this is the one we'll be doing with the blends for this month's Blends Club. December's Blends Club is on its way, and it will be with you at class on Saturday, or it's in the post already for some of you, and yeah, otherwise you can pick up a class. So that's good. I don't think there was anything else I particularly wanted to pull your attention to at this point. No, just that it's got lovely layouts. Like the front bit is all the bundles, okay, like we had before, and then the back bit's got some great stuff in it. So the back bit has a couple of pages. Right, maximise your kits. Ideas of things to do with other kits that you've already had from me. So the Hello Lovely kit, the Kindness kit, which I can't remember what the name of it is. It's the Kindness kit. Which one is this? Oh no, that's the Botanical Prints. That's Looking Up's kit. This is, here we are, Notes of Kindness stamp set. The Lots of Happy stamp set, which we've already got. This is 3 Cheers for You stamp set, which is the new kit. This is Seriously the Best stamp set, which is another new kit, and this is Botanical Prints, which is the product medley in this catalogue, and For the Love of Felt. So lots of things to do with stamp sets you've already got for kits that you've probably done all the kits now. You've done all the bits in the kit, hopefully, and now you want to do some new stuff. Some great ideas here for you. And then sweets, all the different sweets, and how to use things. So paper, how to use the papers in other ways outside of the sweets, embellishments, packaging, embossing folders, and dies and punches. How cool is that? I love these pages. I think they're just really cool. Oh, hi Helen. Hello, nice to see you. Happy New Year. Hope you're well. And then one concept 4 ways. So take something and do it in 4 different ways. I think this is a great idea for you if you are planning classes, if you're a member of my team, but also if you are somebody who's bought something and you've done a card and you're like, oh, I really like that, but what else can I do with it? This gives you some ideas of the other things that you can do with it. So some home decor, some scrapbooking, some card making, some gift packaging, you know, loads of different ideas in each one of them, which I think is fab. And then you get a few bits that are carried forward. There is a bigger list. Hello, hi Amash, how are you? Amira, how are you? Happy New Year to you too. And then on this side is the catalogue at a glance. So all the stamp sets with a little tiny picture, so it gives you an idea of which one you're looking for and which one you're looking at. All the punches, all the embossing folders, all the dies, all the ribbon, all the accents, all the papers, and all the packaging. How cool is that? I love that. Really love that. Sheila says, I can't tell you how many times I've looked through this catty and haven't noticed half these things. I know that's always the way, isn't it? But that's why I'm here, so that we can share and do different things, and then you see different stuff. And then there's the Just for Hopes, which is a fish bowl with lots of fish in it and a crab, which technically I should get since I am a Cancerian. So, you know, crabs kind of, it's my thing. We like crabs in this house. I like to eat crabs, but there you go. I had king crab in Alaska. It was gorgeous. But anyway, enough of that. So this is hosting. So you get your normal, you know, extra discount. You get extra Stampin' rewards. Spend £150, you get 10%. $2.75, you get 12%. However, with Celebration, you get something extra. And then there's the joining stuff, okay? So read all of that. It's all good stuff. But with Celebration, of course, you always get extra. So we're just going to whiz through this for a bit. So for Celebration, you get free stuff with every qualifying order. So, look, meerkats. I'm so excited about the meerkats. I love the meerkats. Lilies. We've got gorgeous papers. We're going to look at some, actually we're not going to look at any celebration stuff per se today, but we will, well, yeah, we will. We'll have a look. Happy birthday, a nice another little kit. Angela will like that. More gorgeous paper, some fabulous sentiments. That's what we're going to have a look at today. A punch, yay, punch and stamp set that coordinates. And this is gorgeous. This is a stamp set and a embossing folder called Stone. This is lovely. And you can purchase everything that you need for it here if you wish to. However, there's quite a lot of stuff if you want to do all of these things, or you can have a look and see what I've got going on over the next few weeks. You might get some more tips and tricks and things to use these for. Okay, so celebration is really simple. When you spend money, you get credits. Spend £45, you get 1 credit. Spend £90, you get 2 credits. 135, 3 credits, etc. All has to be in one order if you want multiple credits, or you can do 2 orders of £45 and still get 2 credits. But you can only spend them at the time that you're using them. So if you get 1 order with 45 and another order with 45, you can't save them up and then spend them on a level 2 offering. So 1 order £45 gets you 1 credit. You can get for free, select for free any of the things with the purple rich raspberry, I think it is, rich raspberry colours on. Okay, so you can get the sequins, you can get the stamp sets, you can get whatever. If you spend £90 in one order and decide not to join, which is entirely up to you, and I understand why some people don't. However, if you're spending 90 quid, I will talk to you and suggest that you join my team because it's the best offer and you get the most discount. But if you don't want to do that and you spend £45, so you spend £90 in one chunk, you have a level 2 credit, so you can buy anything or pick anything, for free in this catalogue that has I think it's a real red. It's either a real red or a poppy parade, but I think it's a real red. So you could get the punch, you could get this double whammy stamps and embossing folder, or you can get the, what can you get for it? The lily pad dies. Okay, so that's how celebration works. The other specials that you need to know about are the joining offer, which I talked about. Okay, spend £99 and you get, oh, I've got to go and get it. I haven't got it. Oh, I have to go. Typical, I've forgotten something. First one back and I've forgotten something already. However, if you join Stampin' Up, £99, get the starter kit, normal, 130 quid, lovely. Choose 130 quids with the stuff, pay £99. You're getting your 20% discount, okay? And then you add on for free the lovely little new mini trimmer. And I mean, it's mini, it's a cutter, it's a guillotine. Listen to that. I just love, who doesn't love the sound of a guillotine? It's just gorgeous. So that's really cute and great for sentiments and little toppers and stuff like that. Obviously it's not going to do your big A4 cutting, but if you're already out and about and you've got a card front and you just want to chop something, a bit of white cardstock to go like as a mat, as a little topper piece, you know, not a whole, you won't fit a whole, you could get a whole piece that way, but you won't be able to measure it that way. You could do it by eye. I've done that before. But you can definitely do it that way. But you can also just cut your little toppers and stuff to go on top. So if you're out and about, this is great. But you would need to take your card blanks and everything with you, but that's fine. And of course it's great for like little note cards and all that kind of stuff. And of course it fits the 6x6 paper, which is the other part that you get when you join. So bear with me a second. I'll go and run over here and get that. The other piece that you get when you join is this designer series paper sampler pack. Okay, I haven't opened mine yet because I've got the other papers, but this is basically 6x6 of some of the sheets of all of the packs. Does that make sense? Probably not. So you don't get all 12 sheets from all of the different papers that are in the main catalogue, but you get a selection. I think it's like 1 or 2 designs. Is it 1 design? Maybe it's just, no, that's definitely 2. Oh, and there's some balloons. Yeah, here we go. And then handbags, tropical, the florals, that's from the Dress to Impress, some poppies, some lily pad lake, which is a celebration paper, some more lily pad lake, and some more poppies. Okay, and then obviously on the back you've got them, I'm going to take them all out, you've got all of the other sides. Okay, So that is a really nice little stack, and it gets you so that you can see what papers you might like from the main catalogue, like the mini catalogue, or whether you want to get some more celebration items once you've joined at 20% off, and get them free. So that's the designer series pack, which I'm going to struggle now, aren't I, to get that back in there. Or maybe. Look at that. Lovely. So you get that, you get the trimmer, and then you could choose another stamp set of your choice. So you could get the trimmer, you could get the designer series paper, and you could say, oh, I don't know, maybe I could get that Well Said stamp set that I've been looking for a long time. That's quite expensive, but it's got loads of nice things in it. So you could join for £99, get your £130 worth of goodies and all of these for free. So it's a good deal, a very good deal. And if you join my team, you can come along to our team training, which is great fun, isn't it, Sheila? And, you know, have a really nice time with us. Everybody's welcome. People who just love the products are always welcome, whether you want to make it into a business opportunity or whether you just want to enjoy your discount and keep stamping with us and having fun. We like everybody in our team. So that's the joining offer. If you decide you don't want to join, and there are people out there who decide they don't, and that's perfectly acceptable too. I have no, you know, prejudice either way. But if you don't and you want to host a party, you want to get all your friends round and get something extra for free, then host and get a host party order of £275 or more, and you get this free stamp set, which is lovely. Look at that. Cute little ladybirds. Although they call them ladybugs because they're American. But the ladybirds are just so, I'm going to call them ladybirds because that's what we call them over here, because that's the right term for them, just saying. But the stamp set's called Ladybug. So they're really cute. So you get that for any order over 275. And if you join and then later on in celebration you think, do you know what, I might just put another sneaky order in, and you get it to 275, you get the ladybugs, but you don't pay 275, you pay 20% less than that. So that's worth thinking about. Anyway, I digress. So I've done the brochure, I've done the catalogue. Now let's do some stamping. Over Christmas, in fact before Christmas, we had our Celebrate Christmas party event, and we did a card, which, do you know what, I don't think I've even got here still. I think I may actually, did I give it away? What have I done with it? I don't know. I've probably put it away because it's retired. Anyway, it had tulips on it, and it was red and blue, and you'll have seen it, and it had this big piece of ribbon on it, this big red ribbon, which was lovely. I really loved this in the Christmas catalogue, but it's now retired. So I decided I was going to redo that for you today, change it up a little bit, and maybe do a couple of variations so that you could see how you might be able to do one at home. So we're going to be doing the Timeless Tulips, and we've already got some bits punched out. Okay, so we've got this is a starburst, this is the 2-inch circle in silver foil, and this is the 2 1/4 in Night of Navy. Then we've got some Whisper White cardstock, some real red cardstock, and a thick Whisper White base. Okay, so I'm going with the same elements, all I'm changing is the ribbon. So this is the satin ribbon, which comes with the new Love Heartfelt From My Heart, there we go, From My Heart Suite, okay, which is all about hearts, love, friendship, Valentine's Day, all of those nice things, which we don't do masses of in the UK, but we do bits. And so I do love this set. I have got it, and this is the ribbon, real red double stitch satin ribbon, and it is gorgeous. And this is the you can't, I don't know if you can see the double stitching on it, but it definitely adds something to the edge. It just makes it a little bit more zhuzhy on, you know, zhuzhy in the middle and plainer on the edge actually makes the zhuzh stand out a little bit more. So the original card I did was a portrait like this. Decided to change it up a bit, do it this way. So it'll be the same stamp, it'll be the same card, but I'm doing it this way, and then I'm going to change it and do it different, completely different. But this will be handy for those people who haven't seen the original, because, you know, there are some of those around, because they were on holiday or something and maybe haven't looked at my videos. And actually I didn't do a video of this one, but they might not have looked at my blogs. So this uses the Timeless Tulips, and it was a birthday. You could easily use it as a get well soon or just as a hello. But we're going to go with birthday for this one because I do need quite a lot of birthday cards. I've sent out quite a lot already this month. And I like the fact it's got Happy Mother's Day, not Mom or, you know, sorry to say it, anything else Americanized. It's got Mother's Day. Whether that's different in all the markets, I don't know. Might be worth asking. Not sure. But anyway, I like the fact that it says Happy Birthday. I mean Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so there's my Happy Birthday. I have my punch because we all need the punch. This is the punch that matches with it. Can you see? Oh yeah, actually you can see that quite well, I think, sort of. So this is the big tulip and this is the leaf. Note that it's kind of sideways squished. Okay, it's not straight up and down. Just note that when you're doing some stamping, which we will be doing in a minute. So I need my other pieces. Here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is, oh, I need to get my leaves out. I mean my stems out. Let me do that. Get my stem out. Whee. Didn't use the leaves on this one, but we will on the next one, so you can see how they all work and how you can punch those out too. And I didn't really twist or do anything. I just literally picked it up like this. Oh, Alison's going to kill me. Look at the state of my blocks. Oh, sorry, Alison. Guzzy. You've learnt a new word today, guzzy. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure what in relation to, but that's good. We always like a learning day, Sheila. That's great. Okay, so now my ink pads that we need today are Real Red, Night of Navy and Granny Apple Green. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put the sentiment. And the sentiment I did in Night of Navy, just because it's a nice standout and we've got plenty of red with everything else that's going on. So a nice happy birthday down here, she says, trying to, oh, hang on. I can't actually see whether that's straight or not without hitting the phone, but we're going to go for it and hope. Oh, it's not bad. Oh yeah, that's okay. We'll keep with that. That's all right. Okay, then the next thing we've got our Granny Apple Green, and we're going to use that for our stems, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And I probably should have done the flowers first, but I've decided to do it this way, and that's fine. Okay, there's no mistakes, just design changes. Okay, then we're going to take the 2 parts of the tulip. So we've got 3 tulips actually in the set, like these big ones, and then a little baby one like that. But I'm just using those 2 for now. Okay. And only this one gets punched. The other one doesn't get punched out, but that's okay because we like it for background pieces, and you can always fussy cut it if you want to because it's not that difficult. So we're going to use the background one now, and we're going to ink up in Real Red and then position just off to the side. Yeah, I think I should have done those a little bit. Should have done my stamping before I did that, but that's okay. Then we're going to leave that as it is, just odd with 2, don't know why I closed that up, with 2 tulips just like hanging off the edge, but there's a reason for that. Where's my spare paper gone? Oh, does this happen? This happens to everybody I know who's a crafter. You think you've got everything together, it's all sorted, and then your cardstock vanishes on you. So I'm not taking it personally. Okay, so then you get your spare piece of card and you're going to ink up your tulip. Now remember what I said, that it doesn't actually... Hi Heather, hi Lisa Jane, how are you? It doesn't actually sit straight, it's kind of crooked. So if you go kind of crooked, you actually can get more out of your paper than if you go straight on, if you see what I mean. So but make sure that you don't do like a whole row of them, because when you punch, you'll punch out the leaf at the same time. See that? So you will punch out this leaf here at the same time. Now, we did this before, if you remember right. You could actually just punch it straight, and you have a template, and then you lay them in your Stamparatus, and you can stamp a flower, stamp a leaf, and punch both out at the same time. So don't forget that you can do that. Oh, that's all right. You're at your sister's house for your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, we've got a birthday going on, guys. Happy birthday, Lisa. I hope you have had a lovely day, because I guess your day's, I'm right, yes, you're on your way to bed soon. So I hope you had a nice one. That's lovely. Yeah, that's great. Lots of people have got birthdays this month. As I said, I sent out loads of birthday cards recently, which is good. So now I'm adding them back into my stash, because I like to do that. Okay, so we're sticking that bit down. And then I am going to go just straight down with this, but if you wanted to add lots of layers, you can. But we're going to layer up our tulip. So for me, I go simple layering like that without any dimension, and then I bring the dimension in for my, oh, you're never gonna guess what I've got to now. Where on earth are my dimensionals gone? Oof. Okay, I have bits of dimensionals. Obviously I've been going through my dimensionals a bit quicker. I didn't realise I was quite that bad, but I'm going to use all the bits, because we do that, don't we? We get all of the bits off because they're all good. No reason not to use them. And you know, sometimes they're handy for particular things, but in this case they're just standing in for what I would normally put on. And then we pop our tulip up like that, and make sure it just goes over the edge as well, because it gives you a little bit of extra dimension there. So that's that. And then, as I said before, it was this way round with the big thick red ribbon behind it. This time I'm doing it this way. Oh look, there's my spare bit. Always there. It's always there somewhere. And then I'm just going to pop this on. Sorry, singing again. Yeah, singing starts on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that. It's moved dates. It's not on a Monday night now. It's on a Wednesday night. But still good. Singing once a week. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, and then we're going to use our snail. Oh, she says, oh no, my snail's run out. Hold on. Where's my refill? It's a good job I got glue here, isn't it, eh? So if you've never changed a snail refill, this is how to do it. So you've got your snail and you buy your refill. Take your refill out and you take that bit of cardboard out in the middle. This all gets recycled. Okay. And then you undo this bit here. This bit sadly can't be recycled, or at least not anywhere that I know of yet, but I am hopeful. So that goes in the bin, and then you turn this round, pop this back into the body, and it'll just click. Yep. And then you're off to go again. There we go. So, oh, it's your 50th. Oh, it's my 50th this year as well. See, girls of a certain age. Oh no, I've got red all over my card. Oh dear. That's not so good. I'll have to use my little sand eraser for that. That's because I turned it over on here, wasn't it? I must learn to clean up after myself. Okay, so we're going to just pop the ribbon round like so. Ooh. Like so, she says. There we go. Yeah, look, see, now if you've got that, you can get these sand erasers. My customers, I've got another order in for you guys, because I know that you're all wanting one. So I'm ordering those for you, but you can literally just take off the ink. It's great. Made by the same company that we get our glue from. So you know it's good quality. So if anybody wants one, let me know. Obviously you've got to be in the UK. Sorry guys. Just because the shipping would cost more than the thing itself. There we go. So that then, there's a little bit left, but I can get the rest of that off. So there we go. Now we're going to pop that down. And then, there we go, do that. Somebody's pinging me on Messenger. If you're pinging me on Messenger, I'm sorry, but I'm on here doing my Facebook Live. So, and why aren't you on here watching me? So, Right, there we go. There we go. That's good, huh? That looks nice. I love red, white and blue. Just pop colours. And then we'll pop that on there. And there you go. And I'm going to put that flat on there. I'm not going to raise it up again because we've already got raised up on the tulips. And you know, we like to have minimal postage here in the UK because it can get pricey, although if you're hand delivering it, it's not a problem. But with our glue, you can just hold it and it will stick over the ribbon, which is great because this is a nice flat ribbon. So there you go. What do you think? You like? Hopefully you like. Just a little bit of a different take on the same card that I did over Christmas. And then inside you could obviously put another birthday sentiment. So hope you have a nice day, blah blah blah, whatever. Now the next card we're going to do, so we've done that one now, that's done. The next card we're going to do, sorry I'm blinding everybody, I realise, is it going to use exactly the same base ingredients. Oh bless you, Gillian. Thank you. Oh, dead chuffed. Gillian says it's the first card I've seen with that stamp set I like. Well, I'll take that one to the bank. Thanks, Gillian. That's great. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, hopefully you'll like this one too, but if not, you know, it's personal choice. It's entirely up to you. So the next one, I'm going to use exactly the same ingredients, but I'm just going to change it up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. I do need to just move that forward because I'm going to get out this stamp set, which is from Celebration. Okay. And what I'm looking for is a stamp that's going to fit there. And that happy birthday is going to fit beautifully. So is another sensational year of you, which I think is quite cool because then you can put happy birthday on in the morning. In the morning? On the inside. I just happened to notice Tracy's comment that said good morning / afternoon. Good morning, Tracy. How are you? Happy New Year. Sheila says she likes it very much, quite simple but not, if you get my meaning. I do, Sheila, thank you. So this is a stamp set you can get for free when you spend £45 during Celebration. And of course, this bundle itself is not £45, but if you bought the ribbon or something else, I don't know how much it is, but I don't think you just need to add on something. Where is it? It's back here somewhere. Here we go. So here it is. It's on page 43 and the bundle is £30.50. So it's £30.50 for the stamp set and the punch, which is great, which is really good value. But obviously you need to get to 45. So add some cardstock, add an ink pad, add what else did we use? Ribbon, something like that. There you go. You speak, Gillian, always humble my words. Okay. Gillian, I'm not quite sure what that meant, but okay, I'm going to take it. Jumble. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, no, I always jumble my words up. I just, honestly, I do hope I'm not getting early onset Alzheimer's, like for, you know, because my mum's got Alzheimer's, so I do worry about it. You know, it's one of those things that's always in the back of your mind. Is this, but I don't think so. So because I've done it since I was about 5, really. When you're 5, you're kind of allowed and nobody looks down at you for jumbling your words. When you get to 50, then it's kind of like, really, woman, you need to learn how to speak. But hey ho, it's me. Love me as I am. That's what I say. Okay, so I'm going to try now to make a card that Gillian will also like, but to use some of these other things that are in here because we haven't really used any of the leafy bits. But I want to use the same layout, slightly different, maybe. Look at all these leaves. I quite like the leaves. I know only one of them gets cut out, mind, this one. But I do like a good leaf. Adds a bit of texture. Tombow and plenty of dimensions can be added. Exactly. You could add rhinestones, all kinds of stuff to these. It's great. Okay, so let's bung this on here. So this one, you can tell the right end of these because this is sort of fluffy. This is sort of like it's got a little kink that comes out at the end, and this one's got a little kink that comes out at this end, and that's where that's the base of where your tulip should be, at least as I understand it from what I understand of tulips. So I'm going to just start randomly because I quite like random. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to go quite high because we've still got to put on them sentiment. Okay, might do that one, might do this one. You know, I am making this up as I go along. I hope you realise that. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you can tell, quite frankly. Oh, I want to do this one sort of over here. There we go. Like that. And then, yeah, see, I think there needs to be one in the centre, but it's not going to, I don't want it to be, oh yeah, maybe it can. Let's do this. I'm waffling to myself. I'm thinking, I'm trying to work out sizings, you see. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay, so let's go with this. We'll go with the same small thingy. Oh, Jan's on. Hi, Jan. Put the coffee in the fridge last week and the cheese in the cupboard. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I've done that before now. I went to the fridge with the kettle once. Thought, no, this really doesn't live in here. Okay, so we're going to pop this one on here. I like my tulips to be realistic, which means that basically they droop everywhere and they never actually stand up straight. Okay, although this one's going to be pretty straight, but we'll let that happen just for this moment. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stamp this tulip here as well, even though this is the one I'm going to put up on dimensionals, because I kind of want it to show through. Oh! Don't do that. That requires you to start again. Okay, don't do that. Have I got another one cut? That's the problem. You're all laughing at me now, I know, because that happens to all of us, doesn't it? I will use it for something else. I'll chop it up and use it for something else. But yeah, don't be dropping your stamp all over you. It's kind of like a ghost tulip. Oh, I suppose maybe. I know. See, now I'm working out. Can I actually? Oh, could I actually survive this? Emergency side. Yes, there's always the back, which is the emergency side. But I'm actually wondering if I can save this in a different... Oh, look at that. See? Now it's going a whole different way to how I'd planned it, because I'd kind of planned it to be on that side. But actually, that might work. I'm going to try it, so we'll see how it goes, okay? Don't drop your ink pad on your card stock, ladies. That's the thing. But my ladies do, and I like them to know that I do it too, because I am just human, like everybody else. Okay, let's move that up a bit. Let's clean the table so that I don't get more red ink everywhere. It's that real red, isn't it? Gets everywhere. Okay, a bit more on there. Might need to do that a squirt. This is a great, I just use a microfiber cloth and it gets it off of your table nicely. With a bit of Stampin' Mist, it's always good. Okay, there we go. Right, so we're going to hide that there like this, but let's add some more interest with some leaves. Which ones should we do? I want to do these ones, I think. Now these ones I have never, I don't think there's a right way and a wrong way. You could pretty much do them any way you like. I'm going to go this way. Tulips have lots of leaves, I've noticed. They have like loads and loads of leaves. They might even go over the top of the stem. In fact, most of the leaves really should be up here, I think, personally, just saying. But we have these. So I don't know how realistic they are, but we're going to go for them. Sure, my tulip leaves are longer than this, but I guess if you just did them up here, they would look kind of... Maybe they do go... Oh, I don't know. We'll just do another one up here anyway. Just because we can. Oh, that looks okay. Yeah, we'll let them off. That one looks all right. This one, maybe we come up here. Let's add a bit more colour up here. I'm winging it because, you know, we've got the whole thing that will not be named. Yes, mother and daughter did drop. That's very true, actually. That is a Shelley moment and a Sarah moment. I think it was Sarah who dropped it, didn't she? But yeah, they did on stage. That was quite funny. So I feel like I'm in really good company, Sheila. Thank you for reminding me that. Okay, so now we're going to go with the big flower again. And we'll do this and we'll see if we can punch it without too much trauma. Let's do this. Now I've gone over a little bit. I've been excessive in my placement, because you don't want to get oops, you don't want to get your cutting blade on your punch. Okay, this is a real tip now. Okay, don't ever try and cut really closely to another cutout image. I know the temptation is there because we're all frugal and we're like, oh, we could just get another thing out of that. But what happens is the cardstock gets caught underneath the mechanism, because basically when you punch something, you drag the paper up and in a little bit, and if you drag it up and in where it's got like a little edge like that, it jams. Okay, so it jams, it gets stuck, and it's not a good thing. There's swearing involved sometimes, or at least the odd dash, and darn it. Hey, hello Sue. Ah, thank you. Yeah, just don't look at this bit here, which has gone a little bit wrong, but don't worry. So we've now got our tulip, which we're going to pop over there. I mean, you could just leave it like that. I think it looks quite nice like that, actually. But anyway, we'll go with it because I said I'm going to do it the same. So let's glue. Did I put it away? Yes, I put it away. So we'll glue this here. Happy New Year, Sue. I hope you had a good Christmas and New Year break. And everybody else, I'm sure other people have joined me and I've missed you because I've got 13 people watching at the moment, which is amazing. Obviously 12:30 is definitely a better time. Plus I think it's, you know, everyone's still like having a bit of a just getting into work day, really, aren't we? There we go. Although Sean's been working, well, he worked on Christmas Eve, so, and not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. So now, oops, I'm just going to get my scoreboard out because I do like to score our Whisper White, our thick Whisper White and thick vanilla. I think they just fold much better when you score them. So, and you know, we've got a handy 10.5 here just for us Europeans and Australians, so that's great. We can do that and get a nice score line, so that's good. That works for me. And then it doesn't, you don't get any fraying or anything like that. It just folds beautifully. Give it a nice burnish. Right, so now we're going to put the ribbon on. So let's just make sure one more time, just make sure we've got nothing on there. Right, now let's see, because we've got to position this a little bit more carefully now based on what we've got here, haven't we? So that's going to go up there. Could almost do a bow. Shall I do a bow? What do we think? To bow or not to bow? It generally, with me, it's always a bow. However, I do think it looks kind of nice without, so I think I'm going to go no bow. No bow. Could always add one on afterwards, which is the good thing about bows. Right, so it's about there. Fold over. Snail. And I can tell already I've gone crooked, but there we go. Let's just pop it on to start off with, and then we'll zhuzh it about if need be. So, get one side going, get the other side going. There we go. Nice. Yep, that's worked. And then always glue it down. Try and glue it down before turbo, says Suzanne. I'm not sure what that's in relevant reference to, but okay. I always put glue over the ribbon and underneath it just to make sure it holds nice in place. Sometimes when you put snail attached things near radiators or in really hot and humid places, it can lift, so I always add a bit of Tombow just to help it really stay on. Okay, so now we're changing it up and putting in the centre here a sentiment with Night of Navy, and we're going to go with, I like the Another Sensational Year of You. I think that's something I would say. Is that all right? Yes. I'm going to have to put the backing on this because I can't see what it is, so let's do that. I love getting new stamp sets with a new catalogue, but the problem is now I feel like I have to put the words on because I really like having the words on. Not the words on, the labels on, you know what I mean. So I can see the words. but that means there's an awful lot of getting sticky stuff put together. So, but at least now we can, which is a bonus. I love these new cling stamps. They're just great. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, so now I'm going to put that on. We'll have to put it on this one because I haven't got another block because they're all used. Okay, where's my blue ink? Hiding under here. Oh, Linda says she wasn't sure about this set, but it's growing on me. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it is pretty. I think it's lovely. I think there's been some odd things done with it, but I really like this. I'm going to put another Sensational Year Review, and the good thing is it's in a circle, so it doesn't really matter if it's not perfectly straight. You can always move it a bit. There we go. And let's see, how's that? Actually, that's pretty good. So again, straight onto the silver. No, that's the, oh, never mind, I've started, so I'll finish. True mastermind fashion. So there we go. Pop that on. Pop that straight on as well. Yeah, I quite like this, how this has turned out, actually. Despite the mishap halfway through. That's okay. See, because we're crafters, we can always work something out, can't we? And then this time I'm going to use my tatty ends and dimensional it up. I don't know how many of these, how many tatty ends have I got? Oh, I've got plenty. That's good. Oh, I've got, here we go. I found my black ones. So we could do black ones, that'll work. Then we won't be able to see them underneath. So we'll do that for this. It's much easier. There we go. I am pleased the black ones have carried over. So if you don't like seeing white showing underneath your bit elements or whatever, you can just get the black ones. Needs to go over that way, I think. Is that straight? That's sort of straight. Yeah, there we go. You have to hide that little flower, but that's not too bad. And then we'll use the white bits for this. Okay, that goes on there. Bits here. Bits here. There we go. I mean, I do like it down like that. I'm not actually, I don't know, should I put it on or shouldn't I? No, I quite like it without, actually. I'm going to go without. And then put that on another card. There we go. So that's my decision made. So that has been well saved. Yeah, thanks, Jan. I know. Whew, it was a bit hit and miss there, but I thought, well, we'll give it a go and see how we do. And actually, that's come out all right, I think. I quite like that. So now let me show you the two side by side. There we go. So we've gone from one that was like that was up that way, and the ribbon was across the middle. I can't believe I left that one out somewhere. To these two, which I think of, you know, different, but it's exactly the same materials. All I've added is one stamp set, which you get for free in Celebration, and everything else is exactly the same. So it just goes to show that you can use, you know, just a very minimal extra supplies to get a very different look, don't you think? I mean, I think that's a really different look. They are not the same card. You would look at it and go, oh, that's two nice different cards. Do you know what I mean? And yet they are exactly the same elements put together. Oh, thanks, Gillian. Hey, yay, Gillian likes both of them. I'm very impressed. I'm trying not to get glare, but try and get it bright enough so that you can see. Can you see that? Is that okay? Oops. Is that a bit better? Oh, that might have been a bit better. Oh, there we go. Anyway, so there we go. So, first one back in the new year. What do you think? Pretty good? Apart from the whole, like, getting ink on my card and completely destroying this card front and then having to save the day, I think that went okay. It is just crafting. That is what we do. Okay, so I'll be back next week with another video. Another live. If you've got any things that you don't like and you want me to try out and see if I can persuade you that they are nice after all, then let me know. But also, I will be playing with, I don't know what next week actually. What am I playing with? I don't know. I'll have to, hearts, I think, next week, yes. So we might do some more red stuff, but we'll do, yeah, it's going to be different next week anyway. But it'll be cards, or it'll be packaging, or it'll be something. But every week I'll be back here doing another video, and then I will load them up to YouTube as well a little bit later on, so that you can always find it, because it's hard to find stuff sometimes in Facebook. I think it's easier if it's on YouTube. So hey Pat, you're on. Hello. Morning for you, afternoon for us, and I'm just finishing up, but I've just made these 2 cards. If you'd like to hear all the hilarity, then you can watch it back, because there was a bit of yeah, well, it didn't go quite according to plan, let's say that. But you know, it's me, so it never does, right? So anyway, if you're coming to class or I'm seeing you soon, then I'm looking forward to that immensely. It will be great to see some people. I feel like I haven't seen any crafters for months, and then Sean's lovely and all that, but you know, I need to see some other people. So I'm looking forward to class, and looking forward to sharing some more of the beautiful stuff from the mini catalogue with you next week. In the meantime, have a fab week and keep watching. I've got 2 more videos coming up this week for you over on my blog, so keep watching, keep subscribing, keep crafting, and I will see you again soon. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care for now. Bye.